does every door direct mail work for attorney? Does every door direct mail? What is every door? I don't know what that means. Or would it be better to send mailers to local attorneys that do other areas of law asking for referrals? Does every door, does that, I'm assuming that means you're sending direct mail. You're sending direct mail to just everybody, basically. I don't like that option. I've never liked that option because, I mean, it's like, okay, so if you're like Chris, I know that you're doing Social Security disability. So if you send out, like, what percentage of people actually would need a Social Security disability attorney? So let's say it's 5%. I don't know if that's, I'm totally making that up. Let's say it's 5%, right? So that means that you send out 100 mailers and they're going to go, so 95 of those 100 mailers are going to be garbage anyway because they're not applicable, right? And then of those 5, you've got to make sure that, one, they actually look at it because direct mail typically just ends up in the trash can. And then they've got to actually have a case. Oh, sorry, hold on a second. They've got to look at it, resonate with it. The ad's got to be good enough that they're actually going to pick up the phone and call you. And then they actually have to have a case that you then take, and it's kind of like, it's a long shot. I mean, I think that if you're going to do that, you would have to just, it's a numbers game where you'd have to send out tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of mailers just to hope to get a 1% return. If that's even a thing that you're going to get. I hit my light here. I think that the better way to spend your money is to use the Facebook strategy where you figure out the problems that people have that need to be solved so for example, if you're trying to get Social Security disability cases, you figure out what problems do they have, what small problems do they have that you can help them solve. And also the caregivers, people that are caring for them, what small problems do they have that you can help them solve? And then you run ads for the solutions to those problems. And then what you'll end up doing is you're spending way less money and you're only speaking directly to the types of people that you want to talk to. You're not wasting all that money. I mean, think about, like, if each flyer costs you $1, right? Then you just wasted, and you send out 100 and 5% or 95% will never need your service. You just wasted $95 for every $100 you spent. That's what, like, personal injury attorneys do a lot of times when they just blanket the airwaves with ads and all that type of stuff. And I just think it's a better way to do it. I don't like wasting money. I think it's a waste of money and a waste of resources. If you create the Facebook strategy the way that I tell you to, then what also happens is it gets stronger as you continue to go. Once you have like 200 or 300 or 400 people that actually opt in, then you can start creating lookalike audiences, and Facebook will continue to go out and find more and more and more people that are like the people that have things in common with the people that already opted in. So that's kind of my thing.